How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory here on our FIFA mobile channel. And today, guys, we're going to be unlocking our first icon from the Star Pass, which I'm actually pretty excited to do today. As you guys will know, since I started The Road to Glory 3 months ago now, I've been grinding every single month the Star Pass. And that has allowed me to now get our first icon from it. The first tier out of the 4. Yeah, there are 4. So CANNAVARO, George Best, Ruud Gullit, and prime icon Roberto Carlos. So today, guys, we're going to be unlocking the 95 rated Italian centre half. You have to spend 500 star, what are they called? Star tokens to be able to get him. Which, as a free-to-play player, is quite a long grind to do. If you do buy the Star Pass every single month, you'll be able to get through these very, very quickly. Let me see how many extra star tokens you do get if you buy the Star Pass. So 180 there. Is it just the 180 extra every single month? Alright, so it looks like, I actually thought it was more than that. So every single month, guys, you'll be getting, I say only 180. That is quite a lot. That's near, like, that's like plenty, considering you need 500 for CANNAVARO. 180 extra a month, which would mean actually 2, 4, 6. That would actually mean, guys, if I bought the Star Pass every single month on the Road to Glory, the 3 months now that I've been doing the Road to Glory, we'll almost be at George Best. But as we're free to play, guys, we haven't spent a penny on this account. It does mean today that we are going to be getting ourselves our first icon of CANNAVARO. So what we do need to do, as you guys can see, I still do need to spend 50 star tokens. Now, I've got 60 available. So what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be taking the skill boosts, which I take every single month, guys. Skill boosts are very... Oh, we've got a second strike in there. That's nice. Very important. When we get to the tier 15, I'll be taking more skill boosts. And when we get to the tier 30, I'll be taking even more skill boosts. But for now, we are going to be taking the 95,000 coins. I'm pretty sure we take the 95,000 coins, as you can only buy. Oh, you can actually get... Oh, wait, I can do 3 of those. I didn't realise that. Okay, so we're not going to be taking the coins there. I thought each of these rewards you could only open once, which I believe is the case with, yeah, with these, you can only open them once. And the tier 30s, you can only open once. So we're going to be taking the 95 skill boosts again there, guys. That's another 30 star tokens spent. And then that does mean Icons Player 1 task complete has been done. Finally, we can get him. As a free-to-play, I've been working towards this, guys, for a long time. So it's good to be able to finally get our first icon. I cannot wait, however. Out of the 4 players there, I'm the most excited. I don't actually even know if there's long enough in the season left to get Ruud Gullit or Roberto Carlos. But out of all of those 4 icons you can see on the screen there, guys, I am the most excited about George Best. A little bit biased as I'm a Manchester United fan. But with the attacking skill boost, which I believe is the same as Cristiano Ronaldo, I might be able to build a past and present Manchester United squad. That would be very fun. With George Best in there, Cristiano Ronaldo in there, and also the current FA Cup... Well, I don't know what they're called. FA Cup player Williams, which is currently in the packs. So first of all, guys, let's just head over to the squad and have a look at... We'll just take out Hierro for the split second here, whilst we do look at CANNAVARO. One thing I do just want to say to you guys is that I won't actually be using CANNAVARO in my squad. He is holding, which all 3 of my centre-backs are. So we've got Gabriel on holding, we've got CANNAVARO on holding, we've got Ginter on holding, we've got Hierro, who I've just taken out, on holding, which is absolutely fantastic. The one thing, I actually haven't looked at his card. The one thing I do know about his card, however, is that he's 5'9". Now, I know EA have done a lot of changing of heights over the last month or 2 in the game. A lot of people do believe that height doesn't matter in the slightest anymore. I would disagree with those people completely. I think just because you can't see a player's height in his player bio, I don't think that means that it makes his height irrelevant. I would still much rather, for example, if there were exact same ratings, I would much rather I don't know, Van Dijk, a 95 Van Dijk over a 95 Cannavaro, just because Van Dijk's like 10'2" and Cannavaro's 5'9". He's not actually 10'2". I think he's 6'6", I want to say. Either way, Van Dijk's massive. He is huge. That said, let's have a look then. So the work rates on him are fantastic. Low attacking, high defensive. That is basically the perfect. You couldn't get better work rates there for a centre-back, which is very, very nice. He does the roulette and the flick up, and he has no traits. So that is another reason, guys, why I'm not going to be using him. It's just a shame that he doesn't have any traits. Would have been much more desirable of a card if he did have a trait. Having the holding skill boost does make him a meta centre-back, which is probably why loads of people use him. He's probably one of, if not the most popular centre-back in the game, which is completely understandable. It's a free, 100% free 95 rated icon, so it will help you with chemistry, it will help you with rating, and it will help you as you get on later on into the game. You try and narrow down the amount of skill boost that you do have in your starting 11 just to maximize the efficiency of the coins, upgrading those skill boosts. Cannavaro, having that holding, does help out massively. Looking at his in-game stats then, guys, they do look very, very nice. So he's got 94 acceleration and 96 sprint speed, which does give him a 95 pace overall. We actually haven't looked at these. 70 passing. I believe that's a little bit outdated for a centre-back, I want to say. 74, so it's not massively different, but it's a bit better. And that is much better there from Ginter. 11 better passing there from Ginter. I actually really do like that Ginter card. Since I've picked him up since the end of team of the season, he's been absolutely brilliant. 84 agility isn't the worst in the world. 121 defending is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And 106 physical, which isn't great. Holding doesn't affect the physicality of your centre-backs or your centre defensive mid, because I know now that there is a, I can't remember who it was. When was it? It was team of the season, I want to say, was it? Where they started releasing midfielders with defender skill boosts and defenders with midfielder skill boosts. Holding and Destroyer got swapped around. I can't remember who the players were. But yeah, as a free-to-play player, guys, I do think this is a really nice card. I'm just not going to use him simply because I would much rather the players that I already do have. Let me see. I can't actually remember if Hierro has any traits. I mean, look at that. 88 passing from Hierro. His defending's not as good, and his physicality is not so good. He is 3 ratings lower, mind. He's 92 rated to 95 rated. So if I did get Hierro up to a 95 rating, it'd be interesting to see how his stats did compare to Cannavaro. But he's got much better passing, guys, which, you know, I think is fairly important when you're playing it out of the back, whether it's online or offline. You know, you don't want to be passing the ball away with your centre-back. So that is one thing that I do like. I do like Hierro's height. I believe he's 6'2". It's ridiculous. You can't see players' heights in game. And yeah, he's got power header, which does mean he wins a lot of corners. Which is fantastic. So Ginter, Hierro, and I think Gabriel's got power header as well, which is very, very nice. And a 3-star weak foot, which is exactly the same. Holding's exactly the same. And yeah, so there we have it then, guys. Our first icon claimed. That's actually really cool. I'm absolutely buzzing. I did put him back in. I'm absolutely buzzing to get my hands on the 97 George Best. I'm probably, when I do get this George Best card, I haven't changed my formation. What formation are we in? The 3-4-1-2. Since I've started this road to glory, guys, I haven't changed my formation once. I probably won't change my formation up until I do get my hands on that 97 George Best, because at the minute I don't want to play George Best as a right midfielder. That is something that I do avoid. I do want to avoid. So yeah, when I do get George Best, guys, I will change into a formation with a right winger. We'll have to look at the market as well for some nice left wingers as well. So we'll be changing around our squad quite a lot. which I don't mind. You know, I really don't mind. I do think this George Best card. Please do let me know as well, guys, down in the comments. How good is this George Best card? Work rates aren't great. It's a shame to see he only does have one special trait, which is Flair, which, you know, it's good to have. A 5-star weak foot is fantastic. Attacking skill boost, it isn't like top tier skill boost, but it is a good skill boost, and it works even better for me at the fact that we've got it maxed out at level 13 because Cristiano Ronaldo, I want to say, was it Ultimate Team of the Season Ronaldo as attacking? It is. So it'd be good, and then that will mean, guys, because at the minute, oh no, we do have 2 players on second striker, so that will probably mean that Sancho will be coming out of the squad. It's a shame they don't have the formation that they did have in Season 2, which allowed you to have a right winger and a right midfielder. Because I love that, because I had Gareth Bale on the right-hand side, and I had Di Maria. I had Di Maria, Gareth Bale, and on the left-hand side, not a chance. Who did I have on the left? I can't remember. I really can't remember. But that, guys, is going to wrap things up for this video. Really happy to have been able to claim our first icon from the Star Pass. We're going to be doing another video, guys, tomorrow, where we're going to be diving into the Emirates FA Cup event. I haven't made videos on that event for a reason, which I'm not going to be covering in this video. We're going to be talking about it tomorrow. But hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Until my next one, I'll be speaking to you guys later. Take care.